Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys had a great week. I hope your Saturday is going well. My Saturday is going pretty great. I know it's 1 o'clock. I have changed my stream time from 10:30 a.m. to 12-ish noon Eastern Standard Time. So at least I'll show up on time. And if I come early, then that's an added bonus. So yeah, um, I'm here. We're about to finish or continue. It's not finished because I don't think we're anywhere near the end of this game, which is great because it's Disco December. But we are going to continue playing Disco Elysium. I hope y'all are doing well. My week has been pretty chill. As I said last time, I had finished a project, and then actually one of the projects that I was supposed to work on this week actually got canceled. So until after the holidays. So yay. But yeah. Make sure you guys check out some of the channel point redeems that we have available with your banana bites, and also some of the commands. And if you are subscribed, you do have access to my new Discord server. I'm working out some of the things in the Discord, but definitely we'll have everything sorted by January 2025. So yay, we're gonna watch movies in there. There's gonna be like things to do, like play games. Um, as an artist, there's like some artist rooms and stuff like that. So I'm getting that all put together. So you guys can find the link on my Twitch page. Also, nope, I think that's it. That's it. So let me go ahead and pull up this game. I hope y'all got your tea and your coffee and anything else that makes you happy to sip on. Um, Definitely got my matcha that I just finished drinking. And let me pull up Disco Elysium because I know I'm gonna have to add the game code. So if you want to participate in the decision making of this game, just pull me up on a browser and you will have the ability to make decisions along with me as we play the game. So we're going to continue solving crimes with Tequila Sunrise, aka Harry Dubois, and Kim. I can't remember. Oh, I do remember. We were trying to get some paint from that girl, and she decided, or a paintbrush. It was one of the two, paint or a paintbrush, or maybe both. I don't know. Art supplies from the girl, and she didn't give it to us because she said we weren't a real artist. So we failed at that. I think it's about 3 p.m. in the game, day 3, and we got that guy's tracksuit washed and we decided to keep it instead of giving it to him, so I'm probably going to put that on and see what it does. We need to go intimidate that one dude that's in the part of the union to get him to give us some information. But let me put in my Twitch code for the game. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold tight. Where's my... Oh, there it is. All right, hold on. Let me pull it up. There we go. Look at that. Everything's all smooth. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get into it. Let's go look at our task list because I don't remember since we have so many tasks. Oh, what just happened? Sorry, guys. Something just came out. Hello? Get your shit together, bro. Not my controller messing up. Hold on. Hold, please. Sorry, guys. What my second monitor somehow disconnected. So I have to pull all my stuff back onto that side of the, or to that monitor. Well, we should be good now. Okay, yep, we're good. All right, let's get into it. Um, let's look at our task. Yeah, I want to do the prove your authority to Titus Hardy. And we aren't going to be able to get the hangman's boots. Why is that already, highlighted? That was crazy. And we already found the jacket. We washed the jacket, so that's done. Why is this? Is it because I didn't give it back to him? Yeah, so add even more beauty to the wall. We weren't able to do that. We were supposed to get the paint from the girl, and she said no. The jam mystery. Someone's using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients of drugs into Revachol. Joyce said there's 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. One of them must know something about the drug trade. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. So we talked to that crazy lady over there. I thought we got our badge. This is the weirdest thing. Like, it doesn't seem like it checked off our badge. Anyways, so we're gonna try to do the smoker on the balcony and prove our authority to Titus. And let me go look to the map. I also figured out what the church, fisherman shacks, and Martinez waterfront is. Those are our um, quick travel points. So once we can only travel from those 3 places, so I don't have to run around everywhere. Um, so yeah, because I was like, I thought we had like fast travel abilities, but it's only at those 3 places, which is fine. Um, where is it? Titus. So authority, godly. Okay, so we need to see what our authority is looking like. And we don't have any skill points for that. Can I remove skill points? Nope. Nope. Can I put on something that helps with that? Am I wearing something that helps with authority? Oh no, I'm wearing something that takes away. That sucks. Okay, so we gotta take these glasses off. What does it give us? Logic. Okay, let's put these glasses back on. Oh wait, no, what are these glasses? Mm, Where's our savoir faire at? Okay. What's that? Perception. Should we do perception or savoir faire? I think we should do perception. Oh no, that's negative perception. So then I guess we should do encyclopedia? Or is that +2? Yeah, nothing we have gives us any authority. So we'll just keep this on. What is this? Is this a hat? Oh, it's a hat. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's leave here. And... oops.
Give me a moment.
Oh, what's that? Oh.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Marzov.
Alright, so let's get out of here. Close the door. And let's go to the Whirling Rags to go talk to Titus. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. You guys can't see the time, but it's 2 o'clock, day 3. Some of these places, I'm like, how can I get to them? Am I not able to get to them yet? Like, I wanna know what's behind that door over there. Alright, let's go see if we can intimidate Titus.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
So the encyclopedia gives us just random facts.
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals.
Oh,
Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the world of today.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Alright, let's talk to Titus. With
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
What a douche. Oh, we have low percentage. I don't know if I should take this chance. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. And I don't know how to get our authority up. But we can talk about the hanging again.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
All right, let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be.
Starting from the right,
Oh,
sitting across
no.
at the in the far on his neck. Let's call this one side in conclusion.
No, did I
Exact.
The
press
fuck
the
is
wrong
with you,
thing?
fella?
I pressed the wrong thing.
Establish
Damn it.
authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Not okay, so we have. Oh my goodness. First, you tell me someone's been essayed, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit. Stomp your feet. We have, I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Point your finger. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, I need your gun. That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
You are not the law. I'm the law. I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it. No, we're not going to give him any kind of authority. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm the law after all. I'm not the law after all. Maybe everyone's been lying to me. You're not the law, I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Oh, okay, Gart.
They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
Oh, I don't want to be mean to Gart. This doesn't concern you, cafeteria manager. Well, that's the nicest thing to say. Shut up, barman. I'm gonna tear your stupid, hairy head off, Gart. This doesn't concern you, cafeteria manager. That's the nicest thing to say, because I don't want to be mean to Gart, because we want to make sure that we still have a room. Even though I don't like paying for the room. Let's just do the first one.
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
In your bar?
We are deep in Far's territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Alright.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options.
Oh.
Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Alright, so we failed at that. Who's this guy?
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses. Who's this dude?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
I don't look like shit. I know it's intentional. No, I'm sorry. You look like shit, asshole. I don't look like shit. I know it's intentional. The last couple of days have been rough. Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does. I'm never gonna get this case solved. I know it's intentional.
Like undercover?
The woman in the RCM uniform interjects.
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
That's wild.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
He scans you from head to toe.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Ooh, we have 72% chance of esprit de corps, so let's choose that. There's something strange about this guy. Let's figure it out. Please?
You
Yes.
know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
The 41st?
Okay, okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds,
Somewhere good.
let's talk more about your hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't even speak. Okay, that was a glitch. I said, oh, the hypothetical 4-1. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? Who else is in our imaginary police station? And I can't imagine anyone. Let's see. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Mm, Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
So you seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
The man bites his lip and waves his hand. Okay, actually, you probably would cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know. No, actually, you probably would cramp my style.
Oh god, I'd hate for that to happen. You know what might help prevent that though?
Yes.
You doing your fucking job.
Okay, so do you have a crime to solve?
Oh no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
I'm not drinking, and it's 2:30.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Far out son of Lung? Who is the far out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
You want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. He's too far in. The far out son of Lung. First we're Tequila Sunrise, now we're the far out son of Lung. I love it.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively. Sunset? Not sunrise?
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Pretty sure sunset. Is it tequila? Did I say tequila sunrise? I meant sunset. Thank you. I'm thinking of actual drinks.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
I got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a prophet, like a revolutionary, like a sack of shit, like a megastar, like Guillaume Le... I don't know who else. I don't know. You tell me. Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying really hard here, man. I look like a megastar.
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No,
What? Why not?
because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer my questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet. Hey, why am I even telling you this? Because they're cops.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Why are you?
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating
Huh.
and would lead somewhere. A custom even?
We healed our
Strange.
morale. That's what's up.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hangman again.
Okay, why not? So, do you know who hanged him?
Oh, so
I
he's
don't
not
know.
gonna...
Oh my god, there's more. What's up?
Whatever. Okay.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Not really. Frankly, I'm way past caring or wondering. No, this whole interaction was perfectly
There's
normal.
something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still,
I was thinking the same thing. I should ask him if we're from the same station.
yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Look, I have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Either okay or yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. But I do remember him from somewhere. Because that's how we got to this conversation.
Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Look, okay, so we're done. So we got a skill point. Let me add that to the authority. And we got a place on the map. Oh, wait, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh. Okay. We'll come back later. I want authority at Lake 3, and I want to go find some piece of clothing that'll make my authority go up a little bit more. So let's go talk to the guy who sells clothes. Where is he? No. Wait, is he this way? Yeah. Okay.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Let's browse through the box.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand. Buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
+1 composure. I mean, let's buy it.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Is there anything else we can look through?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Let's inspect the
A pair
sneakers.
of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Oh my gosh, $50.
Only? That's madness.
I only have $30.
Fun Ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
Alright, so we'll come back for those when we get some more money. We do have some things to sell. What's in this box over here?
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Oh, wow.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically
Damn,
made for you.
officer.
I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Oh my god. You don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this.
Why not?
Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to
Dang.
interfere?
I'm buying them.
A good starter pair, officer.
I
And
can't
when you're
not.
ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
I'll wear them when I'm not with Kim, so I don't
Those UV
embarrass him.
stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Okay, let's try to see if we can find. Nice. I see a pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says sub-insulindic rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses. Let's try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
Hi, Damo. How are you? I was in there yesterday watching you play Rage. Happy Saturday. You guys give Damo a follow. Top tier content creator. I'm doing pretty good. We're just playing this game. We're a detective. You're welcome. We're investigating a murder because that's what detectives do.
Yes,
Right now I'm trying on
but they
glasses
also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
because I want to see if I can get some sort of piece of clothing that will help me increase my skill point. So I can go question this guy and intimidate him.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
But what have you been up to today? Were you on this earlier today? I feel like I could be wrong. But I feel like you may have been on earlier this morning.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Yeah, I know you don't do detective work. I know you just You fire at will. It's fine.
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Yeah, I thought I saw you on earlier, because I know yesterday you were. I was in there lurking.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse.
Not a
Take them
blind
if you want.
musician. What the hell? Alright, we're just
A
wasting our
man
money.
who knows his style.
Alright, let's leave. Or leave that box.
You keep coming back.
You find your hands deep.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy second-hand.
Oh, there's nothing else in there. Alright, okay. About to hop back on and play some Minecraft with the community. Oh, cool. Enjoy that. I've never played Minecraft. I have seen that you play it. I've never played Minecraft ever in my life. I just can't wrap my head around it. I play The Sims when it comes to building and things, so to each his own, right?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam,
It's
man.
fun with the right people.
What's on your mind?
Huh, I didn't know that you could, well, yeah, I did know you could play with people. Interesting. Maybe one day. You never know. Anything is possible. Okay, so our empathy isn't high enough. Let's see. Let me see if, oh, we don't have any empathy. But I know I'm wearing something that, nope, I'm not wearing anything that increases our empathy. That sucks. Nothing I have increases empathy. Wait. Nothing I have increases empathy. That's crazy. I need to work on that. Okay. We're not going to talk to him. I don't think we brought Kim over here to talk to the lady. Hello? Or did we? I can't remember.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
No. We already asked her all the things about drug trafficking.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears. Bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor.
Hey Kim, check this out.
A Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Ryko.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a Staj Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
So, hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on the protest. Who are the Zminsk community? Or Zimsk, sorry. And what did they sentence the killers to? Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car? Oh, that's a good question. Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job. No, let's ask about if he could be the driver of this
Could it
car.
be another Stajrajko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Ah. Who are the Zemsk community?
People we are paid to protect.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
What they sentenced the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Alright, what else can we do? We might have to pass the time. Search for the malignant entity. Plaisance said she lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. Alright, let's go... First, let's go sell some things. I think we've got like a couple of things that we can sell for some cash monies. And then... Which way is it? Come on, Kim. Is it here? Yeah.
Hello again. How can I help you?
I have something to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, let's pawn this fuel canister. I hope I don't need this later. What is this? Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't have anything else to sell at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's pass some time. Do we have a book to read? Let's go buy a book. And also, let's go see if we can find out about this entity in the bookstore.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them. Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Let's go up here and see. Because we have to also find a way up on to the chimney.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane, graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Oh, jeez. Cocaine is crazy in his eyeballs, which is nuts.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Calm down, lady. You told me to go up here and find me a book.
I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time.
Alright, so we've got the Book of Great Innocence, or something like that.
This bookstore is not strictly about. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
I wonder if, like, these books give me skill points.
These three things are very important to the working class mind.
Okay.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway.
Oh.
Without even curing your cold or anything.
Wow, okay.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Uh-huh, interesting.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
V! Hi. Welcome in. That was quick. How are you? Happy Saturday. How's your day going so far? I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. What books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
Okay.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh, no.
What? So, we have been trying. We failed at intimidating the union leader, so we're gonna have to come back and do that. We bought some cool clothes. Where are they? I mean, we bought some sunglasses and a cool windbreaker. We got this here hat that we found. I'm glad it's going well today. Yay! It's a beautiful sunny day today. Even though it's still cold, it's fine. We're gonna try and investigate this doomed commercial area to find a way into the chimney. And then... Oh crap, we gotta inspect the traps. I forgot about that. Okay. We gotta do that. We definitely have to do that. But I want to buy a book. Let's buy a book from here.
Shelves full of biographies of famous
it's super
people,
cozy weather.
whoever they are.
This is perfect weather for pho.
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is Innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Yeah, I haven't had pho in a while, so I miss it as well. But it does sound like a great idea.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest.
Perhaps for a layman, Deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Mm-hmm. Do you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
All right, so we're gonna buy this
A
book.
true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Thank you, Plaisance. Let's go see if we can find a way into the chimney. And if we can't, then I don't know what to tell her. Oh. Oops. I need my flashlight. Wait, did I not? Oh, I don't think I saw any of this last time. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Did the atmosphere just change? Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. I don't think I came this far because I didn't even know it existed. Airship rotors covered in spider webs, they remind you of blades. Oh yeah, we didn't come this far at all. Ooh, money. Ooh, we got $3. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. What is all of this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard.
What
the
is this
hatch
creepy
on the machine's
music?
central compartment is wide open.
Why did the music get so creepy? Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Oh, okay.
This is where the memory should go.
The lieutenant notes, observing the machine. Press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Okay. Press print.
Nothing happens.
Okay. So we gotta find the tape. What's this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like
the hell
some
is
ancient
this?
cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting
Welkins?
wax-based magic.
Welkins, okay.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
What?
Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin.
Okay.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble.
Oh, that's the guy in the
This
middle.
is clearly
Okay.
a Welkin supremacist.
So they're
The note
elves?
says all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Yeah, I don't know
The
what's happening.
Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Yeah, this looks like elves. Like, they came up with the word for elves. It makes me think of Lord of the Rings. Because look at the guy drawn with his little sword in the middle.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
So who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist. Whisper.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Kim's a fan. Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Let's inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting.
Okay.
It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Let's keep reading. So what happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Oh, they didn't finish.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Let's inspect the note.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Heat death of the universe. I love that we were able to find this hidden room. Okay, so I can't interact with this. Oh, yes I can.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker.
It's a
The
fireplace?
mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know that Cadron mosaic tiles are supposed to look what they're supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, All lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency.
Okay.
A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Kind of want to listen.
They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Cool.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
So it's this game. If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Oh, we have to call in. Okay. I hope we can remember. I hope it adds it as a task.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The lieutenant leans closer, his finger tracking the maddening rhizome. The cost of air width alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Not I know doom. He nods at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean against his jacket. What else? Squint at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
I love this. Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Wait. Talk to Kim.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Let's see, we got... It looks like someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? No time, let's move. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? If they were making a game. But let's say counterintelligence program.
No, that's not it.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Like this game that we're playing right now.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has everything... Okay, so you've got how were they planning to do this? Has anyone ever done this before? And was this a role-playing game? Oh no, and this was a role-playing game? And what do you think happened to the company? Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with hit death thrown in.
Oh, at the bookstore there's a Weird board game. I think that we can buy.
Super cool.
I wonder if we need
Someone
to do
should
that.
give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Lieutenant tilts his head thinking. So let's see, they were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Aw. A half smile breaks on his face. He says, looking around this derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
What's over there? Ooh, what are these sounds? Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Money. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. What's in here? What's that? Production schedule. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Okay. Is this Emma's atelier? Who's Emma? Oh, is that the crazy lady? Is that the ghost that we're looking for? We gotta find a way to the chimney. Okay, I'm sure it's that way, but let me make sure that I got everything. Is this the way we came? Yeah. Is there anything in here? Oh, snap. No. Over here. What's this? Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. What's that? La Delta postcard. Okay, because we can sell that. Oh, hi, Rennie. I didn't even see you. Hi. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. How are you feeling today? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. You guys give Rennie a follow. I was super focused. I just found a new room in this game, and you're welcome, of course. You guys give Rennie a follow. Top tier content creator based out of the UK. Rennie plays first-person shooters. She plays the Walking Dead series and Detroit Become Human. I think just recently we were playing COD and Marvel Rivals. So yeah, variety streamer, super cool. We love Rennie over here. Yeah, I just discovered a new room. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to get to the chimney because according to the lady who owns this bookstore that's below this area, there is a ghost or entity of some sort. I don't know if this is supposed to be spooky, but yeah, that's what's happening. Wait, let me check my inventory. And do I have any skill points? No. But I just got some new things. What? This is worth $50? Production schedule, filament memory. The cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Ooh, go back. Silver tape on the side reads production schedule. Note. This filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Okay, so we need to go put that in the computer. Alright, got you. Got you. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this? Where are we? What the hell? Oh, what? This is a little creepy. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Wait, I want to go put the thing in the thing. You guys know what I mean. Oh, I was about to get a thought. Oh, we got money and magnesium. Where? There was a thought happening. The wind howls from the coal chute above. Okay, so we found the chimney. Hell yeah. We're about to complete the task, but let's go back down. Wait, how did we get here? Excuse me. There we go. Let's put the thingy in the thingy.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
This music is so off-putting. Let's insert the production schedule. I hope we can take it out so I can sell it because it's worth $50 and it would give us $88 total in our pockets, which would be wonderful.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place.
Oh, we could take it out.
On
Okay,
the
okay.
keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of
I hope it
fabric
doesn't ruin
right
it.
above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
Oh, is this what she thinks the ghost is? Or this is what she thinks is a ghost?
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
So if she was hearing the video play, who was pressing play?
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Keeta Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule? Why did you call me Fortress Accident? What are you, a machine or are you alive? That's all for now. Press off and silent. What's the production schedule? Why did you call me Fortress Accident? We know what the production schedule is. Kind of.
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
All right, thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
What password?
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Is it my birthday? This is the police. Please open this thing. I don't know the password. Now we gotta find the password? Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Oh, do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through her catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Wow, so conceptual. And what's this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
You hear her ask when the connection finally improves. That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
The old lady's voice disappears along with the static.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Oh, let's press print. Maybe it'll
Nothing
give us...
happens.
Oh. Boo.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
We gotta find the password.
This old fireplace is... The whole thing resembles Kadran.
We gotta find the password.
Your flashlight, some of the writing has faded with age.
Do we have the password? And we don't know? And I don't know? No, that's just a postcard. Where would the password be? Ooh,
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Okay, so my closed caption, I have it says P butt word, which I had told it to change ass to butt. And so this is crazy. I'm gonna have to change that. Any word that has the letters ASS in it, it completely removes and replaces it with BUTT. That's crazy. I have to change that before tomorrow. But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to? What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad. Finished thought. That's just speculation. We don't know anything for sure. Finished thought. But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Yeah, I don't see anything else in here to inspect, so let's go back upstairs. This way. Oh, there's rats everywhere. That's crazy. Let's look at this bear with the...
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment.
It's like a
in
refrigerator?
Its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear. Crack the door open. Let's just crack the door open.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
I was right. It is a refrigerator.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge. Would something be in here? Should I tell him to relax or should I just look? Because the way that he immediately is trying to hold his gun up at something. Let's go with look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door, because maybe...
You pocket the note, and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Maybe there's a password on there. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Oh, we're in the cellar?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
I thought we were on a roof. Makes more sense. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Was this a generator? An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. What's over here? Oh my god, there's so much stuff over here. Okay. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get something to eat. You guys make sure you hydrate. And we will be right back. All right, I'm back. Just had some chicken with vegetable and rice soup. Yum. And I literally just ate half of it while I was out. Is it weird that listening to you play games helps me get stuff done? Not at all, because I'm literally on Twitch while I work every day during the week. That's what Twitch is here for usually. I definitely have like my favorite streamers pulled up while I'm working, and it actually helps me get shit done. So no, it's not weird at all. Glad you're getting things done. I'm probably gonna get some stuff done after stream today. Okay. So, oops. Yeah, that was good. I'm gonna end up eating the rest of it, but I like basically chugged that freaking soup down. I was so hungry. All right. Got it. Left strategies, exactly. Whatever helps, right? Whatever works. Sometimes you listen to music, sometimes you listen to people play games. But it's all the same for me. All right, let me see what's in our handwritten note from the fridge. Handwritten note you found from some giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door. Okay, but I don't see a password. Guys, I need a password. What's this? A frozen ice cream maker. Oh, we saw that. What's this? What's an oven? Ooh. A fire extinguisher? Hold on. Nosafed for like, what is that? Is the Nosafed what gives our health back? I think that's what Nosafed does. So the magnesium, wait. Wait. I think the magnesium gives us our, I cannot remember. I think magnesium gives us our health. Or no, it gives us our morale. And then the Nosafed possibly gives us health. I don't know. I can't remember. And I don't see it showing up here, so that means that it just goes into one of those things. So um, if we need to use it, we will. What's this?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Alright, let's unplug the giant red cable.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
And then the black one goes to the ice cream maker. Didn't it say it was unplugged? Or it wasn't working? We'll unplug
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I'm unplugged it. I do things without any reason. What?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Okay,
somewhere, a machine hums along with the current.
We'll plug the black one back in.
Contented.
Shit, like, alright, Kim. Because I really thought... I can't even get back to the ice cream maker. Whatever, bro. There are little rats everywhere. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Ooh, what's in this drawer? A tank top. An insane mesh tank top. Oh, we're wearing that, bro. We are wearing that. This thing just goes deeper and deeper. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay. Where does this go? What? Can we go back? Oh my gosh. Okay. We found a way to get to... That's crazy. Oh, we didn't look at this. Is this a chimney?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Okay. Is it like the furnace from Home Alone? Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
It's connected to the chimney. He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Ugh, let's look inside the furnace. That's gross.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Okay, wait. So, search for the malignant entity. Place on says lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. I think we did. I think that's what we're doing right now.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of a hangman talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Okay, so those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Plaisant says it lives in the chimney. Oh, we can yell hello into the furnace. Yeah, let's say...
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Right.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
That's why we love Kim. Alright, so... Hold on one second, guys. Sun is getting bright in my eyeballs. Let's yell hello into the furnace.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
Ooh. You hear a woman's voice answer. Ooh.
You've awakened the entity.
Okay, we've got... This is the police. Who's there? I summoned the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. I mean... I don't know. I don't know if I want to say this is the police or we're summoning the spirit just to be a dick. Because that seems to be who we become, or who Harry Dubois is. Let's go with... Hello, are you there? Speak to me. No, let's just say this is the police.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
A safety curtain?
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Oh, that's the... Okay, we saw that. We didn't inspect it, but we saw that when we were in the room with the compute with the projector or whatever, radio computer.
After you, officer.
Okay, smear my hands with coal. No. Leave. So, let's go.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty.
Oh, because I turned it off. Is there anything else around here? No? Okay. Nope. Okay. So I think that's the gate that was down. But I really just want to find the freaking password so I can talk to this lady and play this game. Yeah, okay. Do we see everything in here? Does someone live here? What? We don't need the flashlight anymore for right now. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. What?
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair. What? Who is this woman in this? What?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Do we get cool new dice? Like,
Could this
hello?
be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Okay. Hold on. What do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have confused me with some... You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
No.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games, and I need some dice. Maybe. I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. I'm not interested in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer and I need to ask some questions. Let's see if she gives us dice for Fortress Accident.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells.
Is she
like
here by herself? Like, where does she live? This is crazy. It's really cool, but this is crazy.
No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Okay. What do you know about the man in the whirling... Well, should we buy the dice first and then ask her questions? Or should we just get to business? Because... I don't know if I ask her if she'll answer me immediately, because I do feel bad. Like, she's just in here all by herself, even though this place looks super cool. But I hope she doesn't live here. And who's employing her? Or is she self-made? Oh, jeez. Okay, she must be self-made. How did she get here? And she's... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. What do you know about the man who would... Well, let's go ahead and order some dice from her.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the Whirl Untethered setting? I want to die from that. Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary die. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Just normal die. Very regular. I'm looking for someone to help with my work. Actually, I think I need more time to think about it. We could ask for the Whirl Untethered, which I believe is the game in the bookstore.
Ah, yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Whirl Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motifs of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm
Okay.
thinking
I
something
don't know how
made
I
from
feel about that.
alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The
Ooh.
reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Hell yeah. It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then.
But
Was there
wait.
anything else?
Yeah, let me ask you about the whirling rags.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
She's not a malignant entity, bro.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Is he taking notes?
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean about by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops and tries to come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
She looks up at the window. Pale light comes in. And you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
That makes sense.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
In the zone. So do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
That's cool. I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place? Yeah, I need to know.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
It is. She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
That's what's up. Okay.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney.
She's not an entity
You should ask her
like
about
that.
the curse.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above. So I heard this place is cursed. Did you know people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
She nods as the wind howls in from the furnace shaft above. So, wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance is a wise woman. She has Simonese trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. Well, that is the truth. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. Oh my gosh. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to investigate. No, I'm going to say number 2.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. No, the whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off, and customers have trouble paying bills. You're right, the whirling doesn't really look like it's cursed. No, I'm gonna say yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Faison thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get to you. Have no doubt about it. It just doesn't care about earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are so many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Um, um, I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
She leans forward in her chair to study your face.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think that it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure this world is a puzzling place. I'm gonna go with 2, because I don't think that she is causing this.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Ooh, we have a new white check that requires 2 shivers. And we... Hold on. Well, I think we're wearing something, but I guess we have to... No, I don't think we're wearing anything that has shivers. Alright, so let's leave. Alright, so it looks like... Where is it? Where is it? Anyways, it looks like we've done the task. Right? Oh no. Report back. Oh, we gotta report back to Plaisance. Okay. Is there anything else in here? No, 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 no. Let's take out our flashlight again, because it's hard to see in here. We already went over here. So we got some dice made. Let's let's try this again.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. First, please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the password for the production schedule. Oh, do we have it now?
Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh. No. We don't.
Received.
Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Is thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still.
Oh, wait.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The filament slides out of its glow.
Alright, okay. We gotta figure out where this password is, because that's absolutely necessary. Okay, let's put our flashlight away. That was cool. I'm so excited that we found a hidden place. Let's tell Plaisance.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Not teachings. She's like, what was that terrible professor in Harry Potter that had the wand that made him dig into his own skin? What is her name? That's what she reminds me of, her voice. I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nea, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Ankle bones of sheep is crazy. She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I have felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse. She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity further. I'm gonna say 2. I felt her aura.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give me one moment, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Had to feed the kitties. The kitties. Okay. Okay. So she says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She says it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. Lie, the source of the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have the answer yet. There are still leads to be followed, like the strange radio computer thing. Ooh, I wonder if she knows something about that. But he says, I don't want to lie. Drama wants me to lie. And then suggestion says that I need to tell her something. There is another entity more malignant, perhaps pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I don't know. I don't know. I want to tell her the truth, but I don't know if she's going to be satisfied with that. And I kind of want to ask her about a radio computer thing.
You're telling me that you went in there and didn't find... Of course. I should have known better. The investigation's over. I don't want you going in there anymore. You're only angering the psychic weather in here. Now, if you're not going to buy anything...
Okay, that was the wrong answer. She turns to face the door, waiting for potential customers.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Damn, I should have done something different.
There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Yeah. That's crazy. She can't stop us from going in here though, so see, we go, whatever. We got a skill point. Okay. We could bring our authority up. What was the one that... Empathy was the other one that we don't have. So... we could wait and see if we get another skill point. And possibly put one on authority and one on empathy. Yeah, let's wait. And then what else happened? This is gonna be ready in 8 hours. 8 hours from when? What time was it? It's 4 o'clock now there. So... you think she'll be open at midnight? Let's go inspect the traps. Check the trap and lands in far northeast of the Feld building. So we have the canal and the Land's End. And then after 2100 hours, we can talk to the smoker on the balcony. We need to find a sad song on a tape. And we still need to find a way into the secret passage into the whirling. Keep searching for the caller. I don't know how to do this one, but we'll figure it out. Alright, let's leave. Let's go to Is this a spot that we can travel? Fast travel? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go to the church. That's cool. Now I don't know exactly where these traps are. What's this? What's this?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast.
She did.
She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
The lieutenant looks at the hunching concrete toad in front of him. Interfacing. Impossible. Interfacing needs to be 5. But I thought I was wearing something. Like these gloves? I thought the gloves help with interface. Yeah. Ooh, we got new clothes? Oh yeah, that's right. We got the mesh top. We'll wear the mesh top at night. So it looks like the gloves, even though it gives us +2 interfacing, it doesn't really matter. Because we have not learned it, I guess. Okay. Okay. This barrel has been recently discarded. It smells of fuel oil. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get in here. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. I can't read that. Oh, the chain trails off the... Oh, I forgot I was zoomed in. The chain... Well, didn't read that. Whoops. I forgot I was super zoomed in. Is there a trap up here? Yes, there is! I saw the trap over there, but I want to go over here and see if there's anything else. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Oh, we gotta go around like this? Ooh, I had a thought. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts a long shadow over you. There's a trap.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds.
Okay.
Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place.
Let's look around.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Alright, let's reach for the
This
trap.
trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Boo.
Another empty trap.
The lieutenant takes the note more out of habit than duty. Let's keep going. The next one is the lucky one. How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself. I want to make it clear that I don't actually believe the phasmid exist, okay? Just say nothing and put the trap down. Let's ask how he's enjoying himself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. Alright, so that was a bust. So now we know where Land's End is. Ooh. Ooh, we got a shirt and some money. A white polo. What does that do for us? +1 rhetoric, -1 empathy. Alright, we'll wait for that. Can we not go this way? Okay. So then we need to go by the canal. Welcome back, Rennie. Are you streaming today? Are you eating your soup? I had soup too. What kind of soup are you eating?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Okay, cool. I thought so. I was hoping so. I'll let you know. I'm not gonna... Oh, that's right. I forgot this is a place that we can... Spicy carrot and coriander. Mmm, that sounds so good. That makes my chicken and veggie rice soup sound like super meek, super lame, super bland, but still, that sounds so good. But I do put hot sauce in my soup, so it's a little spice. Ooh, I'm having a thought.
The
No, that
remaining
sounds good
windows
too.
rattle from a strong
It was
gust
pretty
of
delicious,
wind.
actually.
They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Hold on. Is somebody at my door? Hold on. Yep, you gotta add a little something. Yeah, most definitely. Hold on, I think someone's at my door. Never mind, that was a neighbor. Okay. Let's try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside? Point at the windows.
No. I won't even try.
He shakes his head. The windows rattle in their frames. He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things.
Oh my god.
It's that bad.
Can you... Wow. Not they called his partner Eyes. Was he the ears? Like, what the hell? Poor guy. That makes me sad for his eyeballs. Can you still shoot, though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Not bad. Not this police officer can't see, bro. Alright, we gotta go to the canal. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't even know where the canal is that they're talking about. That's a Nolan Vent sink, an unsuccessful model. These words. Let's find a canal. I can't get over here? Ooh, is this another part of the world or is this closed off? Because I would like to know. No, okay. Where the hell is the canal? Sounds of life in north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Okay, we know. No, 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 I don't need to... Oh, found it.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold.
Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Aw,
Definitely
man.
no cryptozoological monstrosity.
That sucks. I kind of wanted to find the thingy.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
Oh, there's one more? Oh, we gotta go back to the... Oh my god, how do we get there? We gotta go back to the one that he set originally. Bummer, it wasn't there. Let's just say nothing.
The lieutenant stretches his back.
Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Okay, so the other one... Does it matter what time we check it? Let's wait and see. I don't know if we should just do it now, or if like we're prematurely checking these traps and we've set ourselves up for failure. This water looks dirty. Move, Kim. Can I go up the bridge, please? I think this is the way. Right? Yeah. Ooh, what's that over there? Money. Hell yeah. We now have $39.83. It's almost impossible to get a fire going near the ocean. This near to the ocean.
This is the last of the traps. The
I
one
don't see
Morel
things
just
flying.
set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality.
Reach for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Ah! Look closer.
No locust.
Oh, snap.
No phasmid either, but still.
It's empty. Morel didn't leave it empty.
Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We are not cryptozoologists. We are cops.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
Okay, so do I have to take the trap back to him, or... The last trap was empty. Return to Morel in the whirling with the news. Okay, let's go. Where's... I wish there was another fast travel point. Come on, Kim. Keep up, sir. Oh, I definitely just could have gone around that way. Is this a fast travel point? The fisherman shacks? Let me see. It is. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see if Morel has made his way back to the whirling. Oh, he has. He's there now.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
But I came to talk to Morel.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I was just on my way while I was working the case. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now. I'm just doing my job, ma'am. It was a truly epic long-distance trek. It was just on my way while I was working the case.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
She keeps giving us
It's a tie.
stuff.
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
Nice.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Okay. Oh, look at this. We have a very high probability of rolling a win. So it says suggestion medium 11. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. She's less worried. She knows he's okay. I have the green pin. I knew I shouldn't have sold that green pin. And I have the Territorn tie. We'll come back to this. That's all for now, ma'am. I want to tell Morel.
Ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now
That's right.
then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial. But inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So, I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
I don't know what a phasmid looks like, bro.
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Shush, Kim. Don't be so skeptical, bro.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture, mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
I don't know.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently. Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you
Ooh.
no intellectual curiosity?
Let's develop a alternative theory about the missing locust.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Ah.
You should ask the red-headed boy.
Oh, we gotta go talk to Kuno. I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan?
How? What?
What would a child want with bags?
You don't know Kuno. He's a crazy kid.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
So we have
Please
to...
let us know whatever you turn up. I have
Gotcha.
a feeling we're getting so close.
We really are.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out of here.
Oh, let's go talk to him
He
now.
hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Okay, so we gotta talk to him now is what you're telling me.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
Yeah, but they didn't steal the other bugs.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle.
Please
when
don't
this
leave.
tea is done, I gotta run.
Oh, we're talking to you right now.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Let's talk to this guy. This is him, right?
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
What is his hairline? Can I zoom in? Hold on. Do we see his hair? I'm sorry.
I mean, officers.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
Because you said yellow man, and that's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I
Look at
hear
his
it all
hair.
the
The
time.
guy in the gray.
Only jest, of course. No
the gray-
offense meant to anyone.
Like, in the picture next to the text, you don't see it, but when you see him standing there with his little blue jacket, do you see his hairline? Or the lack thereof? It's out of control. What did he say? Really, I hear it all the time. All in jest. It's gone far back. It's gone so many places. You see it? Oh man, just let it go, bro. Like let it go. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of the lynching? Oh boy.
Okay, okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
It's past time. It was time years ago already. Alright, so he just admitted to owning this very racist mug and throwing it away near in the trash that we found the the clothes, and it was in the trash container next to the hanged man's body. Yeah, he should.
You're not going to find me, are you?
I would, but I don't know how. How do you find someone, Kim? Not Gary, just want information. Ooh, I want to find him.
Using a standard form, officer.
Hell yeah, let's give this guy a fine. The lieutenant pulls out a sheet of carbon copy paper, scribbles something on it, and then tears it out. Yes! In the bottom of, and hand it to Gary. We just handed this man a fine for being
It's
a
50
racist son of a
real.
bee.
You're getting off easy. In return, we expect information. You have questions to answer, sir.
I love it.
What did you do, Gary?
He's just being him.
Nothing. Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get into the trash container? Because it was locked.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
I need that key. Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob.
I need his key.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
I need the key, sir.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and looks up.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
What? Please explain, sir. Wait a minute.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Dude, you literally messed with evidence. No. Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Are you telling me the truth, sir?
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
So you wouldn't know anything about the missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know
Gary!
he was wearing armor.
Oh my
but
god.
I don't know anything about it.
Gary, do you know or do you not know?
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
Let's move on.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Composure. Ooh, okay, let's leave. Let's see if we can fix our composure. Do we have composure? Where is it? Dang, I don't have nothing that I need. I need more skill points. Because I need one more authority. One empathy, at least. I need one interfacing and one composure. I need 3 more skill points at this point. Which is unacceptable. What is this? Okay, so what does our current tie do for us? Oh yeah, let's switch out the tie for this cool tie that the lady gave us. And so we're gonna have to analyze Gary's composure to find out if he's hiding something more. And ask Kuno and ask Gart about the trash. Okay, let's just give ourselves some composure. And hopefully we'll get some more skill points. What's it now?
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Oh, it's a white check so I can retry it. Please, please, please be successful.
That shirt looks very
Let's freaking
uncomfortable
go.
on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
His massive musculature. Something worn underneath. Something worn underneath. This man has the piece of the armor.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons his shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did.
This guy.
And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
Gary is a criminal, and you should not associate with people like him, Lena.
I took the hanged man's cuirass. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you did.
God damn it, Gary.
You need to drop this dude, Morel.
I know.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass to the officer at once.
The woman looks at you, her eyes soft and pleading. Oh, you don't want me to discipline and give him some consequences?
Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given us a place to stay. And he's followed Morel into God knows what jungles.
Okay. Lena is a good person. And she trusts him, even though that doesn't mean anything. But she has given us some cool things. She's nice. So should we say, give me that armor now? Why did you really put the clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary? Do you know who... Can I ask all the questions?
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it.
Oh.
And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
So?
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
So you made sure that nobody saw you take it. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
The lieutenant jots something down in his notebook.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man.
That's right.
Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Yeah, Gary's an ass.
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but...
He's a scaredy cat.
The woman looks at Gary, her eyes motherly. Well, do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses. Lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
Oh, boy. Hi, Lion. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. You guys give Lion a follow. She's a top tier content creator, currently playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Super cool. We love Lion. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Have you eaten? Have you had some sort of nourishment? You better have. All right.
This is all he knows.
Okay, so he said, I thought it was the union. Sorry, I was distracted. I thought it was the union. Some union hardasses lynched him because of the strike, but almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more. Okay. Good. Taking care of moms. We'll be home in a few hours. Hopefully you'll be on then. We'll see. I have no permanent, or what do you call it? No definite stop. So take care of your moms. I may be here. I don't know. But I definitely, if I'm not here in a few hours today, I will be back tomorrow. So you'll catch me then. But thank you so much for stopping by. Continue taking care of the moms. Bye. I appreciate you stopping by. All right, let's see. Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I will never do anything like this again.
Oh, so I didn't, do I have to, do I have to, no, you're fine. You're totally fine. It's all good. Look, it's not as busy in here as it gets in your stream, so I can do it sometimes. It's fine. When it gets crazy, I'll be like, help, Rennie, help. Okay, so we got the armor. Ooh, gives us +1 volition and pain threshold and takes away some of our empathy. And it looks like we did not have to ask Kuno because Gary told us everything because we were able to we were able to up our, what was it? Composure. Yep, no worries, I will. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Gart. I want that key.
Hey, was there something you need?
I want the key that Gary has.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
No, I need that key, bro.
You see a heavy steel door.
We still need to figure out how to get into that door. Alright, so it's 4:55 on the in the game. And we have managed to do a lot of things. We'll probably have to come back on day 4 since it's day 3 right now, so we may have to make time go by a little bit. And oh, let's go talk to Kuno about the empty trap. And then we'll pick up the dice from the dice maker. And we will talk to the smoker on the balcony, because that should all happen around the same time. Yeah, so let's go talk to Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's
I don't want soft
dad.
voice, Keeta. I need
Kuno
you to shout.
doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Soft voice Keeta is crazy. Oh, that's funny. I've been told that a lot of in my life. So I'll shout. Oh, that's funny. All right. Do we have empathy? Did we get any skill points? No. All right. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
Jesus, Kuno, come on.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
The little one seems distraught.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Uh, this kid is smart.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Oh, come on.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA the City of Rage.
So does that mean we need to get our empathy up for us to talk to Kuno?
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Sounds like art.
So should I say, Kuno, is this about Rage City? Or no, I don't want to talk to the kid about lame stuff. No, yeah, we're gonna say Rage City.
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. Maybe he's got them stashed somewhere nearby, in some hidden place.
Oh, I need to get my empathy up. I back down from Kuno. Is there anything that I can... Shut up, Kuno. I need to find out. Let's see, find out the real reason the trap was empty. Local kids might know. Okay, so... What do I have that brings up my empathy? Nothing? I think I said that earlier. Damn it. Okay. Clinically insane. Wearing a mesh top. We're gonna put on this, what's half-light? Let the body take control. Threaten people? Oh. Oh, maybe we need to wear that when we talk to Titus. And then what is this? Composure. Keep your cool. Electrochemistry. Perception down. Okay, do these glasses give me perception and then I can put this hat on? No. Okay. That takes away more perception. Composure? Okay, so we have to... Let me see. Wait, did I put on the stain shirt? No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put on the... Oh no, I don't want to put that one on. Where's the shirt that I had on earlier? Oh, maybe that was the shirt I had on earlier. Hold on. Okay. I don't have any new pants to wear, which sucks. I need some new pants. And these gloves. We'll take off the gloves. Visual calculus. Or shivers. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Oops. We'll keep this on. We look cool, I think. These boots. Perception. Alright, yep. We'll keep that. And these glasses. Encyclopedia, but negative perception. glasses are stupid. We'll put these on. Oh yeah, we look great. We look freaking fantastic. Do we want these gloves? Go to the party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Yeah, we can take these gloves off. And... oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, okay, okay. Since I changed my outfit, it should have... let me try to see it. Maybe it has a different effect on...
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything. Kuno does...
Okay, so let's go ask the kids. It is 5 o'clock. In the game, not in real life. Let's ask this little girl if she knows anything about the missing bugs.
Hello again, sir.
She doesn't know. Okay, never mind. There's nothing to ask her. So I guess we need to go... oh, wait. Let's go to the map. How the hell do I... hello? Bro, I just wanna... okay. Alright, let's go talk to this kid over here that can talk.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
No. What kids? I only saw those kids, the little girl in the house that we took the bird from. Okay. I know you're happy. It's time. It's bedtime for the kiddos. Alright. What's over here? Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. I don't see any other children. Tell me I don't have to go ask that other kid. Kuno S. Oh, and I'm not... I walked too far away from the fisherman's shack. I thought I already touched this. Yeah. We need to find the key. Let's go back over here. And let's go talk to Kuno S. Who's behind the fence. You, child, talk to me.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out?
So we can't talk to Kuno S. Oh no. Someone's in there washing dishes. Okay, so let's make time go by pretty quickly. So we need to well, we can't sit on the bench. Where's the bench that I can sit down on? So I can read this book and make time pass by. Because we need to go pick up our die. There it is.
The worn and...
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. So we can't pass the time when he's here. Is there anything else you need?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots.
Been admiring the Stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts his left boot, then the right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head, but why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Well, sorry, what is this invasion anyway? Sounds more like immigrant bashing.
Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realize it or not.
Alright. Do we have any bottles? Let me see.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle.
No, we don't have any bottles. Alright, let's see if there's anyone else we can talk to while we have Kim with us. And I wonder...
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Nah. We've already asked him questions. Let's go talk to this guy over here.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
No. Nothing new. Ooh, what's here? Oh, can I not get around him? I can't get around him. Boo. Let me see. Do we want to go back and talk to Everard? Let's see if the guy up here knows anything. Well, he's been up here the whole time.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. No trouble at all, mister. No...
This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's what?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I wonder if I say I'm considering opening that door, if he gives us like a master key. Let's ask him. Let's do it.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Alright, cool.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Okay, just because I got the key doesn't mean I'm going to unlock the door. But I want to know if that key opens any other doors. You know what I mean? Hello? Can I get out of here? Is Kim in my way? How come I can't move? Oh. I wasn't going the right way. Duh. Yeah, we need lots of keys. Everything we try to open is freaking locked. And I need a master key like Gary has. Where am I going? This place is like a maze. Right, this is the way out, right? Yeah, okay. Who do I talk to? Manana?
Hola, Wandering Man.
This guy, yes.
How can I help you?
Everett said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you could tell me. Okay, wait. Okay. He said it belonged to a weasel. I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I got a key to a basement apartment. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Hustle grinder's crazy. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not doing this for political reasons. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
It's behind the Whirling Rags? Okay.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella.
What janitor?
We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for?
Jiving and juggling.
To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Alright, cool.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Okay.
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
It's Everard's law. Okay.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes? Come on. He's just trying to keep the peace.
There's only one law friend, and that's me. We'll let it go.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or... How large a share would you like? Oh, okay. Economy stuff? I get it. I want to talk about something else. Wait, so not wages or pensions. How large a share would you like? We'll do the first question.
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be more grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have. At least you got the benefits, that's something. However much you feed the wolf.
The wolf always wants more. I like wolves.
So how large of a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Okay.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Are you a communist? The boss man Everard, what can you tell me about him? Got the picture, let me ask you something. Let's talk about Everard real quick.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
And what does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would it not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world...
It's too close to reality for me right now.
The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That does seem lavish.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Ah.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Okay, so we're gonna open the door because we could probably get somewhere from that door. We're gonna cause something terrible to happen.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure thing.
This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated.
Alright, good talking to you. Gotta run. Alright, so... open apartment door for Everard. You have the key. His door is behind the greenhouse in the yard, a basement door. Okay.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
We're gonna come back to this guy because we find him suspicious. We gotta figure out where we know him from. Oop. Oh. Wait, is there something over here? Nope, just the lady. Let's see if this guy has anything new to say.
Make way for the master poet.
Yeah, we still gotta get our empathy up. And I don't know what we need to do to get another skill point. Okay, I'm hoping it's not over here, right?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Oh, I don't have any perception. Okay, put skill points into perception sight to open this white check. Okay. We're gonna go around. It is currently 17:17. So we're getting closer to 2100 hour mark, so we can talk to the man on the roof. And then at 2400 we can go get our dye that the lady is making for us. Alright, where's the door? Is it this door?
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head.
I hope this goes somewhere besides just one apartment. Like, I hope it leads to other places, because I'm gonna be pretty upset if it doesn't. Let's press our ear against the door.
Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off and the sound of dishes clinking together.
So we're gonna open the door on somebody?
The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard. No answer.
I know you're in
That
there.
already defeats the point, doesn't it? Let's get out of here.
Damn it. Okay, so if I open the door, what's gonna happen? Should we report back to Everard? I guess we should. Should we leave? Or should we use the key to open the door? I kind of want to use the key. I don't want to leave. I want to see what happens. So that's what I'm gonna do.
The key stops midway in the lock. Something's blocking its path. The lieutenant looks first at the door, then back at you. As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes,
oh boy.
Someone's definitely home.
We should leave and go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open the door. Maybe there's a walk around.
Look at Kim. Look at this guy. Kim, I didn't think you would be into doing something so shady. Kim is full of surprises. Full of surprises. Alright, let's go talk back to Everard. I really wish there was a run button, but we are running. I'm running so slowly too. Look at him, he's struggling hard. Maybe we have to come back at night? I think maybe we come back at night and maybe that'll work. Hopefully they didn't see us.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time. You fucked up.
Oh my God.
You waited too long, the weasel came back, and now you can't open the door I asked you to open.
The big man looks at you straight in the eye. That's crazy. Don't tell me I messed up because I didn't want to do your shady, shitty job, bro.
Everard forgives, Harry. Don't cry, my boy. It's gonna be all right. I'm still gonna tell you about the murder. That's just the way I am. Benevolent.
I'm just gonna say, fucking weasel.
Now let's get down to brass tacks.
Let's.
It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
He pretends to roll up his sleeves. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Not burninating the people.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be.
That's
they
crazy.
lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types.
3 hardened commando types. I bet one of them's that guy that's standing there in the middle of the strike yelling because he's wearing weird clothes. Last time we talked to him, we said he looked familiar, but he won't tell us exactly where he may know us from.
One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy. The one who likes hanging out and trees.
The one who likes hanging out and trees. So we gotta listen to how people talk. If they say things like hanging out, quote unquote, and trees. Okay. Their negotiator can control him.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Why is he not talking to Kim? When Kim asks him a question, he does not address him or acknowledge him.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
He raises his finger. Who exactly did the pushing? Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it? The whole quote-unquote neighborhood. Who exactly did the pushing? This whole neighborhood does. Pushes hard enough when we push back. We push to kill. Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
Is that Titus's crew?
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
A bit?
They're like you guys.
Yeah, it's
idealistic
Titus's people
who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
What? So Everard knew this whole time.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested.
Okay.
They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error? Anyway.
Wow. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
He slams his fist on the desk.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people.
Jesus.
Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant.
Oh, it's definitely
Boys like
that guy.
don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Krenel this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
Alright, so you mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
And tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
So you said 7, but there's an 8th.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
You did not answer the question, sir.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry.
Let's
I'll do
go.
it right after we've concluded this talk.
That's what's up.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Hell yeah.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
You gave me $5? Wait, why are you giving it to me? I don't need it. I wanted you to help me with it. Take it.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
Oh, I just took money from... Is that a bribe? I just took a bribe.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
Oh my god, I just took money from this organized crime lord. Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a
Suck.
good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
So you know where my gun is.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Alright, so we have... Ooh, I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. That's funny. Not your right not to trust me. I'm a money engineer is crazy. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you.
Okay.
You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
He pulls out an envelope. Kim, what do you think of this? What are the signatures for? Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them. Accept the task. No, I'm not going to do this. This is getting harder and harder working with this guy. Kim, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Does that mean like the keys to all these locked
He's saying
things?
as little as...
You bring joy to my heart, Harry.
Just accept
Such
it.
a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now.
Oh, the people in the fishing place? What does that mean? What is the signatures for?
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then, I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Okay, so Isabel Sadie is the one who gave us a free place to stay. Lillian is the woman that lives over there with her children. Oh, man. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry.
Nope, we've
Nothing
already
brightens my... By all
asked.
means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Oh, so we could possibly lie and tell him... Okay. That we got the signatures. I don't want it to be something that, like, evicts them. Because they haven't done anything wrong. In fact, Isabel... gave me a place to stay for free. Like, I don't want to do anything that's gonna put her in danger. What is this? A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everard. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
So wait. 12 to 40 month construction period. So he needs the signature of Lillian and Isabel, I guess, in order to have that move forward.
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and
Let's see if
citizens
there's a
inevitably
loophole.
have disagreement. There
Hell
is
yeah.
no loophole. The
Oh.
simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Oh no. Wait, what are the ramifications of this? Look, Kim, point to the photocopy. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it? The noise will be tough on the villagers, but I guess that's just the cost of progress. Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, these people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it.
The lieutenant frowns as he reads over the document again.
Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Alright, put them back in the thingy. Okay. Oops. What do we have? We've got... Okay, so... We're gonna... If it's... If it's signed, they're still gonna be affected. And I don't want them to lose where they're gonna live. That sucks. Okay, find out the real reason. Okay, local kids. Okay, what time is it? There. It is 17:48. Okay. So... Where am I? Where am I going? Okay. I almost forgot that there is another body that we need to investigate. Where are you, Tofu? Not this way, this way. This way. Is there something new we can say to this guy?
Right to work!
Nope.
Right to work!
Alright. Is there anything we need to do?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Nope. Alright, so... Let me go to the map. What am I doing? Oh, going to the church. Because there's a dead body on the docks. I just gotta figure out how to get back to it. Nope, not this way. Nope. There it is.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned.
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We already have a lot on our plate, so let's do the field
A
autopsy.
field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
Alright, so let's leave it for the station.
Alright, the station is going to want details, however. Let's examine that library card you found on the man's body, see if it has any clues.
Okay.
Then we can call the station from my kinema and hand over the case.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, we do have a lot going on. Where's the library card? Library, where? Oh, there it is.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211
I
or
hope we
visit
keep
us
that.
at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Oh, they're about to close. It's 1752.
We already decided to let the station handle this case, so there's no need for us to call the library.
Okay, put it away.
Good. We've examined the library card. That should be enough for our colleagues. Now we can call the station from my kinema and hand over the case.
Alright, cool. Report the dead body. And then we still need to talk to the smoker on the balcony. So it's 17, it's almost 1800 hours. So, what did it say, 2100? Sometime after 2100, okay. How long does, Kim stick around? Oh, we can go talk to Titus. Oops.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut.
What am I doing? Oh. Let's see what happens if we talk to Titus now.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Whatever, dude. Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so
Oh,
you didn't talk to my mommy.
I hate
And
him.
now she's making me play with you.
I
Gives
hate
that
him.
in, lawman.
He spits.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out? I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject. Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah. I heard him.
Fuck.
Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, capo.
Not him
Hello,
clear.
officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
I'm still gonna get my whatever it is, authority up so I can really talk to him for real.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god.
Not
They
a
want to
golden
laugh
god.
at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader. But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Let's try.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't. Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
No, we're not gonna do that yet.
You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. Did you already try?
Oh, you want me
You're
to try the
probably
gun
right.
thing?
The
Okay.
others are only there for filler. To
Turn
make the
to
gun thing pop.
Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea.
This is a terrible idea.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who, me? What is it? Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Turn to Kim. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
I don't want to give you my gun.
The lieutenant looks worried.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Not Shanky freaking out.
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh. There is no other way. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job. I want to turn back. Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh.
Merely what?
He doesn't quite catch the last word. A brief moment passes in silence.
Be
Then
careful. It's loaded.
he unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand, like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Excuse me? But I want to point it at them.
I want to point it at them. Quit your whining. Everyone knows how to do that.
Holy
You're a
shit.
special man. You're going to point it at yourself.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Am I gonna
Show them.
put the barrel in your mouth?
What are you doing?
What? Hold on. What are you doing? The short, cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron and hell.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
These are my thoughts. This is my head. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. You better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3. I'm not fucking this case up. Finger on the trigger. You will respect me. Oh my god. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Oh my god. Pull the trigger. Give the gun back to the lieutenant. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. I don't think that's the best. I want to turn back. At this point, it's out of control. Why do I have a gun in my mouth? Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. Okay. I'm gonna give the gun back to the lieutenant.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes. He's what you call dark.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carnies? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
The fucking whore left me, I know it. Yes, let's go back to normal. Let's pretend this never happened. Haha, everyone, did you like my funny joke?
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men. Do not expect them to forget it either.
Oh, I am just ruining this whole situation.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker, before we continue. Jogging around seems to have a positive effect on you.
This is locked now? Put skill points into authority. Oh, I definitely messed up. Gonna take off now. Alright, guys. I'm gonna BRB, take a quick break. Alright, okay. So I've completely ruined my relationship with Titus Hardy, which really sucks. Very upset about that. And now Kim wants to talk
What in
to
the
me.
name of hell was that supposed to be?
Son of a bitch. I'm so sorry, Kim. I've lost my mind. Oh, let's go report the dead body real quick. Something weird is happening to my game. Where's the camera at? Did something happen to my game? My game is not moving. Oh, there we go. Nope, still not moving. Do I need to restart it? I messed up so much that the freaking game doesn't even want to have anything to do with me. That's crazy. Can I not save? Can I not save? Okay, well, since it doesn't want to cooperate, that's fine. That's fine. That's out of control. What we're gonna do is we're gonna raid out because I can't do anything. Watch, look. My cursor doesn't work. I can move around, but the camera doesn't move with me. Did I change something? Did I accidentally... Oh. Is it working now? Nope. Wait, let me see. Nope. Reset camera zoom. Is it because I changed it to detective mode? I don't know what the hell that was. Let me take it out of detective mode and see what happens. Oh no, it's just tripping out. Oh yeah, no. Alright. Hoo. That's all well and good. But it wasn't you, Mr. Voice made you do the things. It definitely was Mr. Voice. But I did choose the... Oh, you're right. He wouldn't let me not choose the gun thing. You're absolutely right, V. I forgot. Yeah. 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 It's all good. We'll come back to this tomorrow. So, we will be... I said noon, so that'll be around the time that we'll be here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna raid out. And we're gonna go check out some Marvel Rivals. Yep. Let me... You guys grab your raid messages if you are subbed. Grab the first one and... Oops. Let me copy that because my mod isn't subbed. Or my bot isn't subbed. So if you're subbed, grab the first one. If you're not subbed, grab the second one. I'll be back tomorrow. Also, there's a new video on YouTube's coming out on Monday. I'm playing AI, the Somnium Files. Also, if you guys are interested in any overlays, scenes, schedule templates, check out my Ko-Fi shop at Keeta Bananas. The link is in the chat. And yeah, I think that's it. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone. Let's go give Rennie some love. And let me get her set up. Yep. Oh, she's playing Call of Duty. Cool. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, and be well. Bye.